Well, I've got some small cage traps. It just came in recently. And got all this riprap down along the edge of the dam. And me and Miss Judith out having fun. I got some, we got the most horrible weather. It's gonna be sub-zero with wind chills. Got snow coming in and everything. So I'm gonna take these cage traps, poke them down here along all this riprap, and bait them with fish, sardines, and whatever else I can get in them, in hopes that the mink, their metabolism will cause, an excessive amount to need to get out and feed. So I'm gonna poke make little cubbies in all these rocks down along through here. And Judith came along for the ride.
Oh yes, gotta do that.
We're gonna get that done. Take a look at them as I get them in. Well, the first place I'm choosing to be putting in, they're not huge cage traps. I think they are Duke 1/1. They're 5x5 by like 16 inches long. I'm gonna tuck them in along this grass. It's right next to all this riprap, and you can see all the mussel shells. Stuff's been up in here eating. And I got little trails that run right through this grass. I'm gonna tuck it up in the grass, make a cubby hole, bait it with fish, and to me this place looks kind of minky. I was told by some of the local river rats that every time they're in here they see the mink running up and down these rocks. So I'm trying this. And I'll take a look at the set when I get it put in and finished. I'm just making a cubby, so when the snow and ice and terrible weather comes in, all this will be hidden. But we'll take a look at it in a minute. I got these little trails going around between the riprap and the grass. I took that little cage trap right there, baited with the fish. I'm gonna move down, do it again. Well, that was the first spot down there. I'm choosing this spot because of all the tracks and little trails that run around the edge of the river and the riprap. But yeah, we'll get me a set put in here and get it covered up in grass, and trying to catch one of these mink. It's all hiding all up in these big blue river rock. And like I say, I'm using cage traps, so I don't have any chance of popping anybody by accident. A cage is a cage. I'll take a look at this set when I get it put in. Just another Duke 1/1. Well, I have put this cage trap right here and covered it up with all kind of grass and sticks. Just made it like a cubby, but you can see the bait can down in there. These traps are a pain in the butt to get baited. Being a little 5x5 and no opening in the top to put the bait in, you get the door set, try to put the bait in, and inevitably you're gonna bump that little treadle or the door with your arm, and it's gonna close. It's a nice little trap. That one crow took off. He's got a, what was it? Looked like a corn cob or something in his mouth. He had a to-go order. I was trying to get him, but he flew before I could get it good in the picture. Now down here at the end of the big boardwalk, where I've already been trapping several times, and I know there's mink in the area. The big boardwalk runs through there, and it's got an overhang. And this is the end of it. And got a little trail runs right beside this cross tie. That's where I want to choose to put this next cage trap right in here. Oh, I've seen several mink running down the boards. And this is a little drainage right here at the end of the boardwalk. Like I say, it's got a good trail, runs right through there. So I'm gonna put a mink trap right there and see how it works. Just put those other two up by the dam, and I was down there by the rocks. The let's just say fat people don't need to stand on little rocks. One rock rolled out from under me and I wound up on my back like a ninja turtle stuck down in a crevice between some bigger rocks. And the only thing I hurt was my pride. Busted open a can of sardines and oil went everywhere. So yeah, the inside of the car is pretty ripe right now. So I'll get this one set. We'll take a look at the finished set. I've got the little cage trap tucked in and brushed in about as good as I can get it. Right there along this cross tie at the end of the little boardwalk. So I'm gonna have some rain coming, some snow starting, and hopefully the mink will be moving in the next couple of days. It's really gonna get cold, really cold. They're talking down in the lower single digits, number 2, 4 degrees with a negative 15 to 20 wind chill. So I'm gonna get the top of this trap covered up a little better than this, so the snow don't cover everything completely, and just leave it a cubby hole for the mink to find. And right there is the entrance to that cage trap.